You do.
All right. Questions for the two?
Hey, Desi, what's it been like for you being in the starting lineup? And you've been playing real well. I think you've hit 10 out of 15 threes the last 3 games. What's it like starting, and what's been a big key to your play?
I just like my teammates having confidence in me, and I just got to go out there and to do my job and have confidence in myself. That's the main thing.
And the threes, that's like 66%.
Yes, sir.
I mean, that's pretty high.
I've been putting in work like before practice and even on the off days, and just trying to get up shots and help my teammates out.
Well, what was your reaction when Mike Anderson told you you'd be starting? How do you think you've adjusted to that role?
A normal reaction is just I got to step up for my team. It's like I've been there before. I used to be a starter, but now Coach gave me the opportunity to be a starter, and I'm running with it.
With your three-pointers, you still feel you're emphasizing defense first, even while doing that?
Yes, sir. Defense lead the offense, so I maintain that and try to do what I can on the offensive end and help them score the ball when it's needed.
This is for both guys, and I know you know Isaiah pretty well, but we all know he's a great three-point shooter. But he leads a team in charges taken. He leads in steals. He's not the biggest guy, muscle-wise. What do you think about his charge taken, and what do you guys both think about? How that helps the team, and the fact he's a guy that's not the biggest guy in the world will sacrifice his body like that.
We all know Coach A like defense, and that's what we come out and do first, defense. And like Isaiah Joe, we know he is a sharp shooter, and he sacrificed his body, and that's helped us get the ball back.
Yeah, by him sacrificing his body for the team, it says a lot about him, his personality and all that. So that goes a long way with Isaiah Joe, and by him we Coach A emphasizes guarding a man and a half. By him being over there, being a help side to take those charges, it means a lot. It kind of shows that he has his brother back.
For both guys, just what have you thought about Daniel's play the last week, and you feel like he's kind of playing with the sense of urgency that Mike talks about all the time?
Oh yeah, Dan is he like what's at stake. It's March. March is like that. It's basketball fever. That's the time of the year. So not only Dan, but like every player has turned it up a little bit. Because we know what's at stake. We're not trying to go home. We're trying to go as far as we can.
I just feel like Daniel Gafford playing like Daniel Gafford, like what he's supposed to be doing. He is the head honcho of this team. We following his lead.
But do you guys think he's taken to an even higher level? These recent, especially Saturday, he just seemed like he was unstoppable.
That's Daniel Gafford. That's what he's supposed to do. And that didn't surprise us. It probably surprised y'all, but that's what Dan does. That didn't surprise us.
He doing that in practice, and he taking to the game. Take to the game, and that's what we need him to do, and we're gonna follow his lead.
Adrio, you're coming off the bench. You're an older guy, but how has that been for you? Because it seems like you come in and still get rebounds and score inside and play defense. I mean, it doesn't seem to have affected you.
Oh no, it's just sacrifice. If it sacrifices me starting for us to win and to get to win games, then I'll do that. I'm all about winning.
What do you guys remember from that first game about Florida? I know you only scored 51. And how long ago does that seem? Because it was really early in the year, obviously.
It seems like it was a little minute ago, but Florida, we know that's a good team. We're not gonna base our approach to the game of what happened last game. We're gonna approach that as the next game on the schedule and try to win.
We're gonna come out play tougher than what we did last time and try to execute more on offensive and defensive end. We hopefully come out with the win.
You say during that first game against Florida, the bench didn't score at all. Just kind of how much is on the bench to produce this game?
Well, we're a different team from when we first started out. We've got way better. We got more guys in tune on what we're trying to do. So I'm not worried about bench scoring. I'm pretty sure we're going to come in and provide.
So as I remember, Mason Jones scored like 30 on them. Just you feel he'll be one, both of you, that you all look forward tonight or Thursday just because of the game he had against them.
We just like Dan, we look at Mason to provide. We look at each player to provide. To play their role. If some days Mason may not have an offensive game, but he can make up for playing those lanes and getting steals and stuff like that. So if he does come in and have a 30-point game, we're gonna keep giving him the ball.
Yes, sir.
You guys, you played real well. Kentucky played well enough to win, didn't quite get it, and then you've won 3 in a row. What kind of confidence or momentum do you think you guys are taking into the tournament after that 6-game losing streak?
We're going in as a defense effort. Like, we're just going into the game as defense, and the offense is going to come, and we're going to go from there.
Yeah, kind of like what he said. We're gonna preach defense because defense does lead offense. If we get stops, all we have to do is come down and execute.
You guys are the 9th seed. There's 3 teams, Tennessee, Kentucky, and LSU, all ranked in the top 10 nationally. But do you think you guys could be a dark horse and win the tournament? I mean, do you feel confident?
Yeah, at the end of the day, to us, rankings don't mean nothing. At any day, any team could be beat. So, rankings don't mean nothing to us.
Yes, sir. Rankings don't mean nothing, just like he said. We just ready to play ball and then see what we can come out with.
I guess, Desi, this time last year you were we're playing for a state championship at Jonesboro. Just in a year, just what's been is it kind of a whirlwind for you when you look back on it all, what's happened?
Nah, not really. It's just, I'm going to just treat it like any other tournament or any other game and just focus on what I got to do for the Razorbacks.
I guess, Adrio, what organizations and stuff do you work for to get the community service award, or what things did you do?
I don't know about
charities or whatever.
Oh yeah, we do like this. I don't know the names of them right off the bat. I kind of just do them just out of the kindness of my heart. So if Mr. Roger, he's over the community, or Coach Daniels come and asks us if I want to do, if I'm willing to do it, and I'm always saying, yeah, I'm at what time it is. I do it right in between classes, before class. If I have an off day, I'll do it, just out of the kindness of my heart. So.
What kind of activities, working with kids or reading to kids or playing hoops with kids, or what sort of stuff do you do?
Oh, no, you can, we kind of read to them, just kind of giving them a day. Well, some, I want to say last Thursday, kids came down, 4th graders. They came and met with me and some of the football players, and we just kind of gave them a view of what it is to be a student athlete, just day-to-day stuff of being a student athlete, kind of like classes, how important education is, and staying on top of your books and stuff like that.
How's it been dealing with the fan base? Do you guys just kind of tune it out when y'all aren't doing well just to keep up your own inside team positivity?
We don't look on Twitter and nothing like that. And Coach tell us that, so we just stay focused on what we got to do here.
Yeah, we kind of focus in and gelling what we have to do to get better as a team. Naysayers gonna be naysayers, and they gonna say what they gotta say. But at the end of the day, we gotta provide and we gotta do what we gotta do.
You guys, you're 17 and 15, but so is Florida, and they're supposedly in the tournament right now. Maybe not if you guys beat them. Do you guys have any sense for what you got to do to get an NCAA bid? Do you feel you have to win the tournament, or maybe get to the title game, or get to the semis, or what sort of sense do you get about that?
We're not going into the tournament to not try to make it to the tournament. We're going into the tournament to try to win every game. Each game is a championship game. So we're going to if we play against Florida, whoever we play is going to be a championship game.
I'm sorry, Desi.
You got it. I don't got it. He got it.
You want to say something?
I'm good.
Okay. In Florida, if you guys beat them, they may be out of the tournament, out of the NCAA tournament. I guess right now they're last 4 in, or whatever the bracketology stuff says. So, I mean, how intense do you think this game will be? Because both teams are really fighting for their tournament lives.
It's going to be a very intense, and we want that spot into the tournament, and we wanted to win. So we're going to come in every game like it is and try to beat them.
Same. I'm gonna pick back off. You said each game is a championship game. It's either win or go home for us, and we ain't trying to go home.
You guys packing up close to the whole week?
Yeah. We know it's at stake. You trying to win it.
Piggybacking off of that, though, I mean, when you're going through that 6-game win streak, I don't know if that's even in your thoughts. Now you've won 3 in a row heading into the tournament, and you're hot and have an opportunity to play your way into the tournament. What's that mean, and how much do you guys take that into the tournament this week?
Oh, that just means to us, sense of urgency has to go up. We got to know the game plan, have to listen to coach and what he has planned for us, because I know he ain't going to lead us in the wrong way. So at that point, we just have to execute and do what we got to do to advance.